Yo, man, this is Hostile Pookie talking to you over the internet, and I know a lot of y'all out there in YouTube ain't got a whole lot of money, so I think that this bullshit that fucking Microsoft be talking about, you know, you buy our games, but you can't resell your games, or you can't buy used games, is just a bunch of bullshit. I mean, y'all understand, you know, you can't be working no $7.40 an hour job and be affording these $60 games and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's a lot of bullshit, man. They be all about the rich, the Microsoft. They be all about the rich. And that's just some bullshit, you know? So, after all us gamers and shit, we go out and we protest and we go on the phones and whatnot and we talking about, this is some bullshit. We're going to go to PS4. Now they going to do a switcheroo and say, oh, that's cool. We fucked up. We fucked up. They admitted they fucked up. I just don't think it's enough. They try to fuck us in the first place. I don't know about you, but if someone comes up in my house and tries to fuck me, like a bitch, like Samuel L. Jackson said, do I look like a bitch? So why you gonna try to fuck me like a bitch? Then we gonna shake hands and play like it's cool later. Like, no, fuck that. No, fuck that for real. I say that all us gamers and shit, we go back to PS4. We keep on keeping on with PS4, if you know what I'm saying. It's just some bullshit that Microsoft pulled, and now they're gonna try to just, recant and shit. This ain't the Catholic Church. You can't just recant. And, there ain't no indulgences up in this bitch. You tried to fuck us gamers. You know what? PlayStation, although, I'm sure they did it for their own financial reasons and shit. Wanted to work with us gamers and, do gaming the way it's been going on since, forever with used games and shit. But, at least they did it from the get-go. They got that as, they listened to their target audience and shit. So, I don't know. This whole thing with Microsoft, going back on their words, saying, the DRM, oh, I'm sorry. We didn't really mean it. We had us a fever, we just wasn't in our right minds. So come back. We listened to our gaming crowd. No, fuck you did listen to your gaming crowd. You didn't listen to any goddamn one. And when it began to affect your numbers, your pre-sales and shit, that's when you decide to go back and say, we do care about the gamers. No, you knew you were fucking us when you stuck your cock in us in the first place. So you know what? I say, fuck that shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck Microsoft. I don't give a good, I love sports and shit. I watch the football and, and I do the fantasy sports and all that shit. And, that shit was cool with me. I know a lot of gamers out there and into that, and that's cool too. But I don't give a shit. All that sports shit and all that TV shit you was talking about was cool, but you're not just gonna put your cock in me, and then we going to be friends afterwards after an apology and shit. Because I work too hard for my money, and if Sony's gonna work with me and be like, hey man, we understand, not every gamer out there is Bill fucking Gates or Brad Pitt or whatever, and got the millions of dollars and shit. We gonna work with you. You know what? I'm cool with that. And I know once again, they didn't do it out the goodness of their hearts, man. They's a business and shit. But still, regardless, if they wanted to come correct from the get-go, I say we fucking stick with that PS4. So, this is Hostile Pookie coming at you over the internet. Man, I'm the realest fucking gamer you guys ever known. Anyway, y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on next time.